right, I know it's a sight that a lot of us don't want to think about, getting in there and cleaning those toilets, but we have to do it. But Professor Amos makes it easy and effective for us. But look at that. When's the last time you actually cleaned the tank of your toilet? Maybe not ever, because a lot of the things you clean the commode with, you shouldn't put in the tank because it could break down the parts and the rubber and the plastic. Well, this is Professor Amos Toilet and Tank Cleaner. Now, you're used to seeing this. I'm going to hold this out front. This is 25 ounces. You're used to seeing this. For the first time ever, we have increased it to 33 ounces. You're getting 33% more. Also, for the first time, you are getting a 2-pack because this is the very first time that Fast Toilet and Tank has been on a today's special price. Also, this is the launch of the new scents that you're getting. You get to choose between the eucalyptus mint, the citrus, the fresh breeze. And because it doesn't have any bleach or any ammonia, these scents are crisp and clean. They're not chemically. You don't have to be opening up all the windows and putting on a mask and gloves. Now, you are getting 66 ounces of Fast Toilet and Tank. Recommend using 1 ounce at a time. So if you do the math in your head, maybe you're going to clean your toilet and tank once a week. Well, that's 66 weeks of cleaning your toilet for $29.99. Let me just show you on the screen with the number of commodes we can put on the screen to show you how much that is. Week after week after week, you have it and you are ready to go. If you have multiple bathrooms in your room, well, maybe you want to lock this in on auto ship, lock in this price. But this is your today's special right now. That many, 66 ounces, $29.99 for 20th anniversary from Professor Amos, and Professor Amos' son, Amos Harp III, is joining us here. Come on in. We're doing a little 20th anniversary dance. Welcome in.
Good to
Looking great as ever.
Thank you. You as well.
You know what I love?
Good to be with you at home.
He comes in sharp dressed every time, and he ends up cleaning toilets and sinks and bathrooms looking this good. That's how easy it is, my friend.
I tried. Thank you so much. I tried. You got to keep it together.
Yeah, so what makes this different from all the other consumer products?
Not all toilet bowl cleaners are created equally. The consumer products that you buy at the store all the time, you buy them every day, you can use it in the toilet bowl, but you shouldn't use it in the toilet tank. And it's because of this right here. This is known as the hardware of your toilet. Hard water alone will break this down and deteriorate it. But when you're using corrosive materials, products with bleach, products with ammonia, products with animal fats, it really breaks this down really fast. And you'll find yourself replacing this 2 and 3 times a year. It could cost you hundreds, even thousands of dollars. I want to get right down into the demonstration. So come on over here to my toilet laboratory. You're going to like this here.
I like it.
So if you take a good look at the inside of this toilet, I made it clear so you can see. Here's the hardware right there. Very delicate piece of equipment. It's got rubber gaskets, silicone seals that get broken down by the hard water. But we're going to use our Professor Amos Fast Toilet and Tank to treat this area. Remember one thing, this doesn't have any bleach or ammonia or any animal fats, so it's safe to use in the toilet tank. Now look at that innovative cleaning technology. It sticks right there where you put it, and it starts to emulsify that scum line from the water ring inside the toilet. But whenever that proprietary formula comes in contact with the water turns from green to blue. That's how you know it's activated and ready to go to work and treat all your equipment back there, cleaning it, getting rid of all the rust, iron, or mineral deposits. Now I want to take it a step further. Take a good look at the inside of your toilet, and this is what you're going to see. You might see the rust ring.
Yep.
You might see the hard water buildup.
Yep.
You're going to see the lime scale, but I want to take it a step further, Ty. For you at home, look at this. Those little holes and passages right there, look at that one right there. Okay, you see the rust coming out of it? That can get clogged with corrosion and hard water buildup. When they get clogged, you lose flushing capacity. It could take you 2 and 3 times to flush the toilet to get something to go down. Most of the time, you may not be dealing with a clogged toilet, but you're dealing with the corroded toilet like that. So you want to use this proprietary formula. And look at his gooseneck design. It's made like that to get the areas where you need it the most, which is right up under this rim here. Now, less is more, so I'm just not going to squeeze a lot out, but I'm going to pour a little bit out. Maybe an ounce is all you need. And look at us go to work. It's going to coat the inside of the toilet bowl, like it coated the inside of the toilet tank. Now, I'm gonna take a toilet brush. You can use any toilet brush you have at home, but I wanna show you ours. This is our Professor Amos toilet swab. It's not a toilet brush. Works very well with this proprietary formula at pulling the rust, iron, and mineral deposits off of that porcelain throne of yours at home. Now, work that right around the porcelain bowl, and I want you to work the underneath side there where those little holes and passages are, and it's gonna clean them. Just so easy, so effortless. Ty, it smells so good. I'm pretty sure this one's the citrus scented. Oh, absolutely amazing. Now, what you can do when you're done with this swab, you push that little lever down and you could squeeze it to wring it out. Now, for you kings and queens at home, I'm gonna do the royal flush, and you'll see all the buildup goes right down the drain, and I'll get it right back in there with that mirror so you can see what I'm talking about now. Look at that now. Look how shiny, look at how glossy. We're not taking the shininess away with our proprietary formula. It actually enhances the shine.
Keeping it, and that's the things that you don't think about. Then all of a sudden, you got to call somebody out there because things got backed up, or maybe even the bleach and the ammonia and all those harsh chemicals, they're in what you're cleaning your commode. That can cause problems as well, and that's why sometimes we don't clean the tank, is because you can't use those products on the tank. Now you can. Look inside here.
Now you can. Now you can use it on the inside of the toilet tank to treat to clean that area in here, but especially on that hardware there, it really just restores it. It breaks down all the hard water and corrosion. It gives you life back into those the toilet pumps and stuff like that.
Yeah, right. Which is important because that's where the flushing action, that's where all that happens again. You don't want to wait till too long until someone has to come out or you're using the wrong product, because a lot of times, listen, you go out, those consumer products, A, they're expensive, Amos. Two, they tell you to use half the darn bottle in the toilet, right? We're talking about an ounce here. We're talking about an ounce to use, and that's it. Now, we're comparing to consumer products. Seeing is believing. If you're shopping along with us right now, maybe you're just listening to HSN, I want you to take a look at your screen. Give us a couple of minutes of your time because I want to show you.
This is very important. Okay, so I have a lab test here for you. I got 4 different bowls. I'm going to start right over here with this bowl because this one right here, this has pure bleach in it. What I want to show you is it's bad, and it's about to just get a step worse when I put this rust in here. So I'm going to take a dropper of liquid rust and I'm going to apply it right to the bowl with the bleach in it. And what I want to show you is there's a reaction that's going to happen that's instantaneous. You see that? Instantaneously, that reaction, it's corrosion. That's what happens when you're using products with bleach or ammonia to treat the hard water, to treat the corrosion. You get that mushrooming effect like there, and that actually hardens on you. Ooh, that is so bad. You at home, you don't want this going through your toilet. You don't want to be flushing this down the drain because it'll cling on and it'll build and build and build and choke out your toilets. Now let's get to the rest of these bowls here, because test bowl number 1, I'm going to use that consumer product that you see at the store all the time. This one's very popular, one of the home stores, one of the depots. So that's in test bowl number 1. Test bowl number 2, I'm going to take that popular tablet there. And just so you know, you got to know this, there's more chemicals in that tablet than there is that liquid form of bleach. Now, test bowl number 3 is our Professor Amos. Less is more. You see that? That's all you need is about an ounce.
Just about an ounce.
Just enough to turn the water from green to blue. Now, what I want to do next, I'm going to take a dropper of liquid rust. I already smell the chemicals. It's pretty bad over here.
That's the thing. You can't smell those chemicals. You're right. Yeah. Open windows. Put on a mask. Put on gloves with those other ones.
Test bowl number 1's that consumer product, the one that you see all the time. And this is what I want to point out here. It's an explosion of corrosion. It's a big mushrooming effect that happens that actually hardens and solidifies on you right away and clogs those little holes and passages on the inside of the toilet. Forget about it. Let's see if anything different happens with the toilet tablet here. The toilet tablet actually has more chemicals in it than it does that liquid form.
You can see that.
It's corrosion. It's a big mushrooming effect. Don't do it to your toilets. Do it the innovative way. Do it the Professor Amos way. Do it with the people that have 50 years in cleaning innovation. That's us right there, Professor Amos. That's why we've been right here at HSN for the last 20 years. Look at the difference. The choice is clear. So there's a dropper of liquid rust right into the Professor Amos toilet and tank cleaner. And what you're going to see is it emulsifies, then it neutralizes the rust. breaking it down completely.
Seeing is believing, and we'll show you all three together. Take a look at your screen. This is what I want everybody to see at home. If you're shopping, just take a look at your screen. This is what happens. This is kind of what you don't see. This is what's going down your pipes, what's corroding all those pipes,
That's
right?
it. That's what's going down there, and yes, that will corrode. Think about all the bends and elbows that starts to collect there, and your toilets, the drain lines get choked out. Be very aware of what you're putting down the drains. Be aware, very aware of what you're running through your toilet, because remember, there is holes and passages running through the inner workings of the toilet, and that corrosive reaction right there, that will actually linger in there, and it'll just build in there, choking out the inner workings of your toilet.
It is eye-opening. Okay, what are we seeing here in this cute little animation? But it's actually something we need to learn.
This is important because these are microbials. Microbials are made from enzymes. Now, what this is designed to do, they latch on, and when they latch on, they start to digest. When they digest, they multiply into billions of microbials that keep on digesting and digesting and digesting till the buildup on the toilet is completely broken down.
That is remarkable. So when we talk about consumer products, you know, first of all, they're expensive, and then you get the bottle home, and they say to use ounces. We're going to go. We got a lot to show you here. When we do a Professor Amos hour, we move quick because we have a lot to show you. But they tell you to use 6 ounces, 7 ounces. Here we're using 1 ounce. This is it. This is your today's special. It is 66 ounces. That is 66 applications. That is going to last most of you over a year. If you've got multiple bathrooms in the home, and maybe it lasts you 10 or 11 months, $29.99 today. Get it home. Put those chemicals aside for a little bit. Get this home. Now, this is something we don't normally do, though.
That's right. We don't normally do this, and I want to show you because with the 66 applications, you're going to have so much cleaner to last you. I mean, it's 52 weeks in a year. You get 66 applications. If you did an application a week, you got enough applications to last you over a year. So you're going to have product to use, and I just want to show you a secret areas where I use this around the bathroom. Okay, so in the bathroom, you have the shower stall. Maybe you have the rush drip from the faucets. I live where I have hard water, so I get stuff like this all the time. But just taking a look at this right here, the shower door. Can you see that shower door? Soap scum buildup, and I asked you earlier, soap scum buildup is so hard to get off the shower door. So what I want to show you next is we have our Professor Amos bathroom swab here, and I just get that wet, put a little bit of the concentrate on there, and I'm going to take this Professor Amos bathroom swab and watch what happens to the buildup on your shower door. Effortlessly breaking it down. That's the proprietary formula that we all know and love by my dad, Professor Amos. That is our Professor Amos toilet and tank cleaner. You can use it to break down the soap scum buildup on the shower door. I'm just going to do a wipe right up through the middle, and then I want to dry this off for you so you can see the choice is clear. Look at that. It just comes right back. Crystal clear. That soap scum is gone. Hello. Hello.
You can't even see that there's a glass there. It's so clear. You know, a lot of our shower doors, we just think, well, you can't get rid of that soap scum. It's going to look like that forever, right? Or you have to buy something else. I want you to think about this, too. Toilet, tank, shower door, tile, tub. That's 5 different products normally we're buying just for our bathroom. Today, it's one.
One product?
Today, it's one. It's pretty great.
66 applications. Oh my God, 33% more product. You got enough toilet and tank cleaner. You won't have to buy another toilet and tank cleaner for the next year to year and a half. And it gets the job done effectively. It's definitely economical. And think about Professor Amos products. I mean, we're all about sustainability, okay? Everything we do, the bottling, the packaging is recyclable, okay? So we're giving you concentrate. We're not sending you hundreds of bottles. We just give you the concentrate all in recyclable packaging. We love that because, like I said, we're always thinking about sustainability when it comes to Professor Amos products.
And I want to show you, just want to show you what it looks like before we jump in and clean another toilet here, what it looks like, what 66 ounces look like, remember, very first time the fast toilet and tank has been on a today's special price, so that is really special today. First time you're doing the larger one, first time we're doing a 2-pack, first time you're getting to choose your scent today, and for most of you, it's going to last over a year for most of you. So I just want to give you a heads up on that. I want you to think, you know, it's going to be a year before you have to think about buying something else to clean your toilets. And getting rid of all of those chemicals that are hard to breathe around. You have to put on gloves and you have to open the windows and all that. None of that with Professor Amos. It's why over 20 years they've become one of our leading cleaning brands. They've been in the industry for 50 years. Look, it's also why hotels and motels and restaurants, janitorial services use Professor Amos.
They're using it. They're loving it. They're using it. It brings back the value to the toilet toilet tank, the hardware in the toilet tank. You got to think about that, because remember, to have to replace this unit right here, that hardware in your toilet, if you can't do it yourself, it could cost you hundreds of dollars. Now, our Professor Amos Fast Toilet Tank is definitely going to treat the inside of the toilet tank. It's going to treat that hardware. I'm just going to lay a nice, big, thick coating there, and you see it just coats the inside of the toilet tank. It coats it very well. That way it can work on that hard water ring, that scum line, if you will. But that color changing technology is off the hook. I've never seen anything like it. We have one of the only color dissolving formulations in the country that I know of. When it comes in contact with the water, it turns from green to blue. That's how you know it's activated and ready to go to work to clean all that hardware back there. But I want to show you the inside of the toilet bowl. Look at that.
Oh man, that's a mess.
Think of you, that is so gross. That is so gross.
That's a mess.
When you look at your toilet, if you live in an area like I do, I have well water. That ring happens once a week. That's how hard the water is where I live. My goodness, it's just once a week. I got to clean my toilet every week. Now, if you don't, it's fine, because I've waited a month before and I thought it was never going to come clean.
Right, you're like, there's no way that's going to be clean,
but
right?
It did.
But it did with Professor Amos.
I'm going to take it a step further. That rust iron and mineral deposits, they lie right up under there too. You see those little holes, those little passages there? Get a better look for you. That they become corroded with corrosion, okay? You'll see it there. It'll clog up on you, and when they're clogged up, it compromises the flushing capacity. It could take you 2 and 3 times to flush the toilet to get something to go down. That's a job for our Professor Amos Fast Toilet Tank. You see that gooseneck design? That's designed to get right up under that rim there where you need it the most. And yes, Professor Amos, we do the most. That's why we give you that awesome design. Now, you can use any kind of toilet brush you have at home, but I recommend this to you. This is our Professor Amos toilet swab. Okay, it's a texture thing. It's not like a bristle. You'll love it because it works better. It works better than the toilet brushes that you're used to at the store. It's effective. Now, it's going to work that rust ring right out of the toilet. It's going to break down that hard water buildup right off the rim there. And I like to tell you, definitely work that right under the rim so you can get in contact with the little holes and the little passages under there to clean your toilet properly.
Now, is this formula, it seems to be like kind of a thicker formula than most kind of consumer products. Because some consumer products I spray in there and try to get it on that ring, and it just runs right down the toilet. It doesn't cling on at all.
Right, it's just so runny. It's like bleach. It's like ammonia. It's so runny it runs.
This seems to be thicker.
It's thicker, and it's just really the way that it coats.
Oh yeah, right.
It really just coats the area.
Yeah.
Look at that, Ty. Look at the gloss on the porcelain. You see how glossy and how shiny? And you know it's clean. You can see that it's clean, but it's so glossy. It's so good for your toilet. It's so good for that porcelain. It's so good for that fiberglass that you may have at home.
Yes,
Gets the job done.
And I know we don't like to think about it or talk about it, but the bacteria and the stuff that's in a dirty toilet, like it's important that we are staying on top of it. It's important that we're cleaning it and that we're not adding more chemicals or bleach or ammonia or anything like that. It's also important that we clean the tank. And now it's okay. If you're shopping at home, if you're watching us and you're saying like, I've never cleaned the tank of my toilet, that's okay. You can do that right now with the Fast Toilet and Tank. Take advantage of it on today's special price. You are getting 2 33 ounces for less than $30. And for the very first time, you get to choose your scent, either the eucalyptus mint, the citrus, or the fresh breeze the very first time. And these scents, you know, I've told you this before, Amos, like these scents are not chemical scents. I think sometimes when we get bathroom products and they say, oh, fresh scent, and you go, well, it smells like chemicals. This doesn't.
No, because it's not some kind of scent covering up the bleach. It's not some kind of scent covering up the ammonia because there is no ammonia, there is no acid in this product, so you don't have to worry about our scent covering, our eucalyptus or our citrus covering up the chemical smell. That's what you're going to love. And this one right here, this is eucalyptus. So watch this. Okay, I want to show you the versatility in the bottle. So when it comes to getting into tight areas like the toilet tank or the toilet bowl, I'm just going to apply the product right through here. And I want to show you how it coats, how well it coats. Now, I got the bottle into the tight area. You'll love that. It's for easy use. Now, look at that. It's coated the entire toilet bowl. It's coated the entire toilet tank. That's where you need it the most to grip, grab, and hold and start to break down the rust iron and mineral deposits and anything else that's lingering on the inside of the toilet tank there. And that's exactly what it's designed to do. It's going to hang on there. It's got that hang time. It's got that hang time.
It's got hang time. That's right.
It's going to break it down.
It's going to hang tough. Okay, if you're just tuning in right now and you're thinking, well, what is different than what I shop at the store when I go to the aisle and there's all these different chemical-laden commercial products? All right, let's take a look. Let's put it to the test, right? Let's actually see what happens.
So again, we got 3 test bowls here, and this one is a little bit different. I know this one says fresh, clean gel, right? Okay, we're gonna see what this will do. I'll put a little bit more in there just to see if it's gonna break down this rust.
All right.
That toilet tablet.
This hockey puck.
Hockey puck, that's, you know, this could do a lot of damage in your toilet if you didn't know. Once they start breaking down all the way, they like leave clots. The clots end up coming through those little holes and passages in your toilet, and now that's stuck on the inner workings of your toilet. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Okay.
Right.
So fast toilet and tank test bowl number 3, just an ounce, just a little bit in there to turn the water from green to blue is all you need, and it's activated. It's ready to go to work, ready to break down the rust. Now what I want to do next, I'm going to take a dropper of liquid rust and I'm going to apply that to each one of these test bowls, but I'm going to start right here with our consumer product that you buy at the store all the time. Look at this corrosive reaction. It's bad. It's really bad. That's an explosion of corrosion. That's a big mushrooming effect that happens, and then it actually hardens, okay? It'll harden and solidify, clogging up the little holes and passages, clogging up all the hardware in the back of the toilet too. That's why that hardware is squeaking all night like a bad power steering pump on an F-350.
It does.
Okay, now test bowl number 2 with the tablet there, same thing. There's more chemicals in the tablet than there is that
and you're
liquid.
flushing all that down. Okay, so let's put it to the test. This is our Today Special.
This is the Today Special. This is 66 applications. This is innovative cleaning technology at its best. This is 50 years in the making. Yes, thank you, Professor Amos, for getting the job done. Thank you for traveling the world to find these amazing products.
Right here. That's it. Seeing is believing. And we're going to show you all 3 side by side. Take a moment again. If you're just listening to us, maybe you have HSN on in the background, just look for us. You see those 3. This is what we're doing. This is the difference in Professor Amos, right? This is why it is professional grade cleaning in hotels and motels and restaurants. They have a lot more turnover than we do in our own home. Think about hotels and motels and restaurants.
Every day.
What do they turn to? They turn to Professor Amos, right? Because they got a lot of turnover. They're cleaning multiple times a day. They can afford something to break down. This is what you're getting at home, and you're getting it for the very first time on a Today Special price. 66 ounces for under $30. You're going to use about an ounce at a time. Let's say use an ounce at a time once a week. That's 66 weeks, 52 weeks in a year. You're getting more than a year's worth.
My goodness.
Right now,
you won't have to buy a toilet cleaner for the next year to year and a half. I mean, that's value right there.
Won't even have to think about it.
And then you get the 2 bottles. So why not leave one in the your bathroom, master bathroom, leave another one in the guest bathroom.
There you go.
Boom,
there you go.
Right there. Oh, and here, we missed this, Ty, because look, I want to tell you, I had some questions earlier about septic systems and septic tanks. This is safe for the septic tank if you have one at home. Forget about it. You can use it if you have a septic tank. The boaters, the RV, okay, this is safe in there. If you got a gray tank, if you got a black tank, yes, you do. If you own a camper or a boat, you can use this on the toilets and the sinks in there, and it's not going to hurt the gray tank or the black tank. But I want to get right back here.
All right, let's take a look.
Right back to the toilet tank. Take a good look at the inside of the toilet tank, and I'm going to coat the inside of there. But inside the toilet tank, you'll see that there's hardware back there. Hardware that's very delicate. There's rubber gaskets, there's silicone seals, stuff that's very delicate because what I want to tell you is hard water alone breaks down these units back here, those pumps and those seals. But when you're using chemicals like bleach or ammonia, it'll really break that down a lot faster. Now, use our Professor Amos to get it done because it doesn't have the bleach, it doesn't have the ammonia. You'll love that color changing technology. You see that right there, Ty? Look at how it's just going to work with the water to break down the rust, iron, and mineral deposits. When it turns from green to blue, it's activated, it's ready to go to work. Now I want to take it a step further. Let's go back inside the toilet bowl here. Your toilet bowls should shine when you're done cleaning them. So what I want to show you, the hard water buildup that's building up on there, this is going to break it right down. So I'm going to take our Professor Amos with the gooseneck design, and I'm going to put it where you need it the most, is right up under the rim there. Less is more. Squeeze out just about an ounce is all you need there. Now watch what I do. You can get right back in there with any toilet brush you have at home, but I'm going to use our Professor Amos toilet swab. It's an upgrade from any kind of toilet brush you may have at home. This works 100 times better at efficiency. It's all about efficiency. We don't want to be rubbing and scrubbing and pushing and shoving with those stiff nylon bristles. This one does it so much faster and so much more effective because it's so efficient.
Yeah, and I don't think I've ever said this standing next to a toilet before, but that smells nice. Actually smells nice.
Eucalyptus.
First time, look at this. Here it is. There you go, right through. This is it for less than $30, 66 ounces. Look underneath, that's the important stuff that we forget about. that we don't look at.
Clean.
Squeaky clean. 66 ounces you're getting today, $29.99. Wow, we really, you guys really went big on our Today Special today,
We
the
did.
20th anniversary.
Yes,
We're doing a
yes.
full hour with Professor Amos, with
Yay.
Amos Hart III here. So hang around, but before we take a break, do you want me to tell them about our coffee tables going on? Is that what we're talking about? You know.